We have new information on the Apple A15 Bionic chip. RealMe leaks the RealMe GT Master Edition, and we have big improvements from Samsung in regards to wearables. I'm not wearing any pants right now. That means it's the Friday news. What's up, tech degenerates? The first story that we're gonna cover today is the new Samsung Exynos W920 chipset made for wearables. Now, a couple weeks back, Samsung and Google announced they were going to be partnering in the new version of Wear OS, and we're now seeing homegrown silicone coming from Samsung. Being that Samsung and Google are now working together on this joint venture in regards to wearables, it's likely to see marked improvements in regards to battery efficiency, features, and overall user experience, being that Samsung can now tailor make chips for their wearables. In the past, they had to get chips supplied by Qualcomm, and that ran into a variety of issues. As someone that owned the first generation Moto 360, I can tell you battery life on it was terrible. It would constantly freeze, and hopefully in the next 1 to 2 years, we're gonna see Android wearables somewhat catch up to what we have from Apple. Next is news on the A15 Bionic chip. Now, the A15 Bionic chip is going to have the same 6-core architecture that the A14 Bionic chip has, but the biggest noticeable improvement is going to be built on the N5P manufacturing process from TSMC. Hopefully this is going to get us better thermal efficiency, better electrical efficiency, and more or less be some improvements and some tweaks to the Apple architecture that they've been using now for over a year. For many of you guys that know, the A14 Bionic chip has been significantly more powerful than the Snapdragon 888 while maintaining better thermals. As everyone knows, the Snapdragon 888 has been plagued by thermal limitations in a lot of Xiaomi devices, and we have to see manufacturers taking a really aggressive approach to thermal management in this newest Qualcomm flagship chipset. Whether or not we see that fix in the Snapdragon 888 Plus is left up to be seen, but overall, it's Apple leading the way still with their manufacturing from TSMC. Next up is the RealMe GT Master Edition. Now, the RealMe GT made a bunch of news earlier last month, with it being the cheapest Snapdragon 888 device. You can buy it right now for $399 on GizTop, and I'll have a link to that in the description down below for you guys. But the RealMe GT Master Edition is going to be shipping with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 778 SoC, which is essentially a Snapdragon 845, 855 in regards to performance, but it's on a newer manufacturing process, meaning thermals are better. It's going to be packing a 4300 milliamp hour battery, a 64 megapixel triple camera array, and in a lot of ways, the RealMe GT Master Edition is just going to be a rebadged Oppo Reno 5 Pro 5G. If you guys want to see me do stuff about the RealMe GT, go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below. Last up on this list is an interesting article that I read from Gizmo China. It was a high-end smartphone shootout featuring the Samsung Galaxy S21 Ultra, Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra, OnePlus 9 Pro, and Oppo Find X3 Pro. And the results are kind of exactly what we expected, with the Xiaomi Mi 11 Ultra coming in really good for performance, but in the review section of it, talking about the experience of doing this photography test, Gizmo China noted that the Mi 11 Ultra featured a ton of shutter lag, a bunch of bugs in regards to the camera process, and that ultimately the S21 Ultra featured a camera performance that was almost as good in regards to the quality of the pictures, but with a overall experience that simply surpassed Xiaomi. And it seems like recently Xiaomi just cannot get a break in regards to bugs, in regards to getting headlines about their software. But let me know what you guys think. Personally, I'm looking for a new device, and right now I don't know if I want to buy a Xiaomi device, but it's up to you guys. No Pants Squad, tech degenerates. Peace.